What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and it's been a pretty slow news days. I'm just going to say that straight up. It's been pretty slow. A lot of people have been like, guys, we're going to be getting a teaser soon. There's got to be a teaser soon. And instead of that, Epic Games and their official Fortnite Twitter account are just out here tweeting about Mr. Poopy Butthole leaving the item shop soon. So it's been a very kind of like slow news day, I guess you would say. But we do have some insider leaks from Hypex regarding the original name of Chapter 7 Season 2, because it wasn't originally going to be called Showdown when it first got announced and everything. And even a change that's going to be happening for them competitive players out there that will make this new season of Ranked very interesting, I guess you would say. So let's start off by talking about the whole entire new change to the actual name. Originally, the name wasn't going to be Showdown, and it was originally going to be called Rivalry Rises. Now, I'm not for sure if they went ahead and switched the name because it sounds like a little bit of a tongue twister. You know, if you say Rivalry Rises like 5 times fast, you're probably saying like Wibbly Wobbly or something afterwards, if I'm being completely honest here. But I definitely think the name Showdown kind of matches Fortnite's aesthetic they're trying to go with right now, with like the mimicking like the Avengers in-game type trailers and stuff, where it's like this person will return in Fortnite Showdown and all that. You know, definitely the new name matches a little bit more than saying Fishstick will return in Fortnite Rivalry Rises, you know. So that is a little bit of a cool thing to see, and it's always nice to hear about these early versions of the names for new seasons that they go ahead and, you know, work on for Fortnite. But what is going on with Ranked mode, you may be asking, and why is this going to be a pretty interesting change for players who typically play Ranked? Well, according to Hypex, it appears that we're going to be having Zero Build Ranked and Battle Royale Ranked merged together with Chapter 7 Season 2. Now, this doesn't mean you'll be going into Zero Build Ranked and then you'll go up against, you know, builders while you just don't have the ability to build, but what it means is that when it comes to your actual ranking, so like Elite, Unreal, that type of ranking system, whatever rank you have in Zero Build, or whatever rank you have in Building Royale, or Battle Royale, you know, Building Enabled, all that type of stuff, is going to be the rank you have across both modes. So it's going to be a situation where you don't have to play Zero Build to get Unreal rank, and then you don't have to play Battle Royale to also get Unreal ranked there, and you don't have to play like 50 different ranked modes just to get Unreal ranked in those things. If you're Unreal ranked in Battle Royale, you're Unreal ranked in Zero Build, which is a kind of nice change to see. I guess, you know, it's kind of made to add a little bit more synergy to the whole entire fact that now you don't just have the typical like Zero Build playlist and then the Battle Royale playlist. Both of those have actually been combined together into just, you know, the normal Battle Royale playlist with a Zero Build option. So it's just more like a mutator now instead of like an actual mode separator, I guess you would really say. And who knows, maybe we can see this going on a little bit more in the future. I wonder if Reload or like Fortnite, actually no, Fortnite OG got rid of Zero Build Ranked, I forgot about that. I wonder if any of these other modes are going to have their ranked counters actually combined together with one another in order to make it more of like a perfect synergy between the two. But this definitely is going to be an interesting change, and I feel like some people are going to like it, others are going to dislike it, because on one hand, if you're someone who wants to go for Unreal rank every single season in all the different categories, this is one little bit less of a grind you have to actually go through. But if you're someone who plays ranked mode and you like to see a separation between people who are, for example, you know, Unreal ranked in Building Enabled and Unreal ranked in Battle Royale, you know, Zero Build, then that is going to be a little bit of a bad thing, because now you're all looped together. You know, there's no more of that little like data separation, and you're all just kind of clumped together into one giant pile. Overall, though, I think it's going to be a decent change overall, even if it does mean, you know, on the statistical side of things, you lose out on some extra bits of information here and there, because it means there are less requirements in order to go ahead and technically 100% everything that Fortnite has to offer for you. And I think it just kind of works with how Epic Games has been trying to, you know, synergize all the different modes together. But of course, it's a mixed change. You know, there's going to be some good about it, there's going to be some bad about it, and we'll just have to wait and see how this change actually affects the game once it does go live and once it's available for everyone to actually experience with the new season launch on March 19th. But other than that, we don't really have too much new information today regarding Chapter 7 Season 2, no new teasers or anything. I think the next bit of teasers we're actually going to be getting is like on the 18th, so we shouldn't have anything tomorrow either, because that's when they're going to be having like the whole entire recap thing that they kind of mentioned on their schedule, and it kind of makes sense. So with that said, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video recapping all the recent Fortnite news. Let me know your thoughts down below on the original version of the Season 2 name, and of course what you think about Ranked kind of combining different modes together now. And until next time, I'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later. Peace out.